What's up YouTube? It's Francis and I'm back again today with another video. Before you guys leave my channel, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please and thank you. Alright guys, I have a little story time for you guys today. Today, I want to talk about that time in medical school where I failed my first medical school examination. And guys, I'm thinking about making this into a series where we talk about failures and things that didn't go so right. You know, medicine is often seen as a really regal profession, high standing profession. Doctors wear white coats. They have the last say in the medical care. We call them doctor. And they're usually seen as really esteemed people in society. But there's an underbelly to medicine that you guys don't know about. People fail tests all the time. People have multiple attempts on multiple board exams all the time. People get kicked out of programs all the time. People get fired all the time. People go to jail, whatever guys. There's an underbelly of medicine that you guys don't know about or you guys may not be privy to, but yes, it happens to the best of us and I'm not any exception. So let me tell you about that time guys. I failed my first medical school exam. So before I got into medical school, I graduated. I didn't actually go into medical school directly. I actually took a year off of college and then went to medical school. And I actually remember that before medical school started, I was given the opportunity to start a prep course. It was like a little mini course whereby students who felt that they were not all that ready could go to my school and live on campus and basically take the first class of medical school and then just get accustomed to how medical school was. And the associate dean at the time gave me the opportunity and I did not take it. I did not take the opportunity guys. I was just like, screw it, I'll be fine. You know, I enjoyed my summer, did all the things you do in summer. And yeah, medical school started and man, medical school was hard. I was not used to all the studying I had to do. I was not used to the anatomy lab. I was not used to studying at the pace that medical school demanded. Yeah, so it was hard keeping up, but I still trucked through. The prep course finished and medical school started. And guys, I was woefully underprepared to be a medical student. I didn't know about the pace of medical school. It was hard keeping up with the pace of the studies. It was hard getting myself organized. Guys, I had been out of school for a year and I didn't do the prep course. And I just basically just miscalculated or I underestimated the rigor of medical school. Guys, it was hard. So the first test of gross anatomy and radiology was coming up. And yeah, I did not study as hard as I needed to. Mind you, before the class, they used to offer tutoring sessions. I didn't go to none of those sessions. I thought I had it. I took my first anatomy exam and I failed it. I think I failed it by at least 2 or 3 points. But the worst part about it wasn't the failing. The failing hurt. But what happened next, the worst part about failing was that everybody that failed got an email from the Associate Dean of Student Affairs and Admissions. And anybody that knows the school I went to, man, that lady was Dr. Thomas, wow. That lady was tough, man. Holy blink words, yeah. So we get an email to see Dr. Thomas and her reputation preceded her. So I walk into her office and she goes, Francis, you failed GAR. Make sure you go to tutoring and make sure you never fail another exam on my watch again. And anybody who knows this lady and who I'm talking about, it's yes ma'am, no ma'am, how high should I jump ma'am? And yeah, I started going to tutoring after that. And luckily I was able to pass my next few exams. I was able to pass GAR, but that left me with 2 lessons in my head. Don't cross Dr. Thomas. And guys, I just had to study harder. You know, I just had to study harder. What I was doing was not working. I had to change it up. I knew if I wanted to play in the big leagues, I had to change up my study techniques. So yeah, I started to develop better study tactics, or at least ones that helped me get past my first year. And that was the first and last time I ever failed a medical school examination. We might make this into a series, guys. I have a couple more stories like this. But yeah, so for all you people starting med school this August, or have already started med school, make sure you guys hit the ground running. If they say go to tutoring, do that. Make sure you guys have the drop on all these. You guys don't want to have to fail any classes. You don't want to have to worry about all that. So if you haven't been out of school for a while, make sure you guys go to those prep courses. Or if you know how to study, make sure you just use excellent study techniques, get excellent study partners, so you guys can ace med school and get into the best residencies possible and have the best grades, and avoid talking to people like Dr. Thomas, like I had to when I was a student. I love Dr. Thomas though. All right guys, that's it for the story time. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know if you want to hear more stories like this. Thanks for coming to my channel, guys, and we're out.